Merlin Sports.
Where will Aaron Rodgers end up? That's a good question. We know that he won't end up back with the Jets, but what other teams could he sign with? Let's look at some likely destinations based on the need or an opening at quarterback that could use a veteran gunslinger, are a fit for Rodgers, and have the salary space. The Las Vegas Raiders. We know that the Raiders are in need of an upgrade at quarterback for next season. They picked 6th overall in the upcoming draft. So will they use it to take a quarterback? Perhaps maybe they'll take a shot on Shedeur Sanders. Maybe they won't. But with veteran head coach Pete Carroll and Tom Brady now in ownership, they could convince Rodgers to come to Vegas and lead that team back into respectability. The talent is thin on offense, but they may also sign other weapons at wide receiver to pair with Aaron. There is a medium chance that this happens. The Los Angeles Rams. This is a mild surprise, as it was reported that LA has given permission for current quarterback Matthew Stafford to talk with other teams. So there could be a trade-in sign and if agreement could be reached. With the Rams' talent on offense, Rodgers would be a good fit for the weapons they have. He would truly be a hired gunslinger. Can he still bring it for one more year in a place like LA? He handled the New York market fairly decent, so handling LA shouldn't be a problem. He would also get to play home games indoors for the first time this season. This is probably a medium-long shot. The Cleveland Browns. What a disaster the whole Deshaun Watson experience has been for the Browns. He's been a bust on the field and has just been unlucky with injuries. And he's out again with another Achilles injury. His future with the Browns is in serious doubt. The Browns do hold the number 2 overall draft pick, but it's not a special year for quarterbacks. And they may take the best player available. That would leave free agency to bolster their quarterback position. Aaron Rodgers would be an upgrade in Cleveland, and could it cause Myles Garrett to rescind his trade request? Well, assuming the Browns are healthy on offense next season, they should be better. But it's still unlikely that Rodgers would want to go to Cleveland. So this is a long shot at best. The Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the team that has come up the most with regards to Aaron Rodgers. We know they are moving on from Russell Wilson at quarterback. They know what it looks like with Justin Fields, and so it appears they are trying to upgrade at quarterback. This would be a good situation for Rodgers to step into. An elite defense, similar to what the Jets were before they fell off a cliff. Some weapons on offense, but they also need to add pieces to make it better. Well coached with Mike Tomlin. Tomlin could make it work with Rodgers. This would be an interesting situation if Aaron went there. Pittsburgh is currently thought of as the front runner by many NFL insiders. Retirement. He's 41 years old, 4-time MVP, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, 10-time Pro Bowler. What is left to play for? To prove to himself that he could still do it? For the love of the game? Retirement is a very real option for Rodgers, and if things cool down and there is a lack of interest in his services, he may very well trade in the cleats for retirement. He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer when the time comes. It seems unlikely that he will retire, but it is still a possibility. We will just have to wait and see where he ends up. It'll probably be settled within the next few weeks.